You already
everyone.
opened the subscription? I
Don't worry
mean,
about the description. We're just gonna tell everybody, hey everybody, we got some new features coming up with Robotech World.
testing you features. Yeah.
So,
How come I don't have the alert?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the way it is. But do you need a link? Would you like a link?
Oh, I have to find it.
Okay, just type in Robotech
Usually,
World.
it usually gives me a
A link?
yeah,
Okay.
subscriptions. Let me go to subscriptions. I'm on my YouTube channel, and I got to subscribe down here. And you would have been at my top of the list if you would have had a show on.
Yes. Oh,
Uh,
I got Trez up here. Hold on.
the last one I see, the only thing I see is here is March 18th.
Okay, hold on.
I
Let
don't
me.
see nothing. You don't have nothing showing on the channel.
Okay, this is Trez on the computer now. He's got a yeah. So, okay, you got nothing at all. Who's? Oh, that's Trez's room. That's cool.
What?
Yeah,
That's your room.
he's got a cat. No, that's not my room. That's Trez's room. And wow, look at the
I
view.
only see you. I only see you. I don't see Trez.
No one sees Trace.
I see Trez. I see Trez's. That's her room. Trez. Trez 3.
Yeah, that's the room.
That is pretty sweet.
Okay, I only see Trez little, what do you call it, icon,
Oh,
but it
okay.
has no picture on it. I
You
don't
know,
know why I don't see nothing.
are you doing that on? How's the YouTube? Is it showing it?
Behold my weakness.
Of
You
course.
have an echo. Somebody has an echo.
Okay. You know what? It's
That's my
okay.
phone.
He's got his phone and
Oh.
his computer. So if he mutes his headset, then it would be just
Or
the
where's what do you call it?
no, because he's got both the phone and the camera working.
Hey, did you go live on YouTube yet?
Yeah, I'm already streaming.
How come I don't see an update or nothing?
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the Robotech World right now, and
Maybe it's
I'll get the
private. You're streaming and you see it because it's private.
yeah. Hold on. Let me check. I'll give you guys the link anyway.
Okay. This is my webcam audio.
Oh shoot! Now I see it.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I like that background better than yours, man.
Oh, this is the kids' room. Hold on. Let me see if I can find.
Oh, messenger. You're gonna send us a message, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. Wow. This is pretty cool. I like the fact that the phone part is working. Now I just gotta find the audio. Let me get the link for you guys.
Dang it.
I just gotta switch my account to the Robotech World account, and then go to my notifications. Okay.
Battery's dying.
I don't know why it's not showing it. That's odd. Because it should be showing it. Okay, live. Okay, I have one that's live here. It's unlisted. You want me to make it as public?
Yeah, make it as public. I mean, there's probably people at home trying
Okay.
to. If we can start talking about things, I want people to know.
Okay, I'm making this public now. It should go live. It says live now, so double check.
Regardless of like
Who we have?
Okay,
That was me. My bad.
okay.
Oh shoot! There we go. Now I got an alert.
Okay. So check
And
the
that's when
like.
I was waiting for the alert. So everybody's gonna get that alert
That's fine. I just want to test see if the
now.
if you can hear yourself, if you can hear me, if you can hear everyone, if you can hear the person talking on the phone, and that's a good test.
You see that?
Tell me if the levels are okay because I got hold on.
Hold on. Let me turn up the volume. I can't hear nothing.
Okay. Because okay, I'll show you what I
Ooh,
bought.
it sounds better, way better.
Yeah, I show you what I well, it should be better because I got a mixer. Where is it here? Hold on, I'm gonna move the camera. Got one of these like mixers here. See, there's a mixer with a master EQ, different inputs, outputs, everything. So that's why it's better.
Fancy.
Fancy, yeah, not too bad. Another little investment, but should sound well. And I think you should be able to pick up you guys talking, both on the phone and on the computer as well as myself. Now I can adjust the levels so that way I can make you guys sound better than usual because it's got a built-in like EQ that I can adjust the bass, treble, and the highs and everything.
Sounds great on YouTube. Nobody sounds like a robot.
Who sounds like a robot?
No one.
No one. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Well,
it's a Pile. So you can see it's a Pile brand
but use
EQ. Yeah. So it sounds. How does it sound, Memo? Pretty good.
you sound pretty good. I'm coming in loud.
But the levels seem to be okay, right?
My voice is louder than yours. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. That's fine. It's probably because my mic is all the way down here. Hey, now I sound better. I should.
Well,
Yeah, because I'm pretty far from it.
all right, I see now.
Yeah.
It is actually loud, but
It's okay. It's all good. So live from Robotech World. Yeah.
Trez, how you doing, Trez?
Doing my best.
Okay, so I think this is our first test with the setup, and I think it's pretty good. If you look at your icon, it scrambles a couple of numbers on your phone number, Trez, so that way people can't identify you personally. But you could always, I believe, you could rename those.
Yeah, mine says I'm from Russia. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, that's pretty cool. No, but you can it'll actually hide your personal information, but you could always rename those in the feed, so that way if you want even to make it more private, you could do that, so it's not a big issue. But how's it coming out? Does it sound like the sound's perfect now?
It's beautiful. It's coming out good. Your blockage is that's how it's coming out. I don't know if you see it.
Oh, okay, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty sharp, pretty sweet.
Yeah, it looks better. It sounds better than what you previously had. What did you do?
I just put a mixer. I bought a mixer. That's all it was. It was just a mixer and a sound card. I have a sound card, Sound Blaster Audigy FX, which I can't show you because it's already installed. And I put this guy attached to it, which is the mixer. It's a Pile audio, so it's actually mixing my audio with your audio with minimal echo.
So we're calling it. So everybody knows who's just jumping in. This is just a test.
Yeah.
I'm just letting in case because it's public, right? People are gonna find out about this thing.
Yeah, exactly. So it should improve the quality of the stream, and then we could do interviews and different things. So it's pretty cool.
Dude, this is way better. It sounds better. Is that
It's Pile.
Brian in the bottom? Lancer?
No, that's Trez's phone number.
I've got 3 connections.
He's testing.
Did Lancer respond earlier?
Yeah, I think he asked. I don't know if he needs a password too. Maybe that's the new security feature that they're adding with the Zoom, because Zoom's changed since the.
Because I got Zoom on my phone, so as long as I have Zoom on my phone, I can see if Lancer is contacting us.
Okay, let me check. I don't see Lancer on my Facebook friends right now. I don't think he's online.
Okay, I know he responded there earlier. I think. I
Yeah.
think.
No, but this is perfect.
He must be in the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what we do with me and Juan when we do our show. Is when somebody disappears for a while, we just say he's in the
Ladies' room.
bathroom.
Yeah. So I think we're good to go for a show tomorrow. What do you think, Mama?
You want to do a show tomorrow?
Yeah. We'll do a show tomorrow.
Um,
I'll do my or another time, whatever is good for you. If there's something
no,
we
no,
could
no.
talk
I
about.
mean, it sounds good. Let me
I just gotta
post
order.
this
I gotta order a pizza for my family, so my son's craving for a pizza.
right now.
Yeah. And plus, I've been helping him with his online learning because he's starting school tomorrow, but online only.
Dude, how's it going over there with coronavirus? So, dude.
Oh, not too bad. I'm not too worried about the Donald Trump cutting us off from the masks, but that's okay.
Wait a minute. How Donald Trump affect you guys? You guys got your own president, or
Prime
not
Minister.
president, but
Yeah, we have our own leader,
yeah. What's your fearless leader name?
Justin Trudeau.
Oh, right.
Mr. Trudeau
Yeah.
or
How's
Mr.
he? How's
Castro
he doing
Jr.
with you guys?
Sorry, Memo. What'd you say? I didn't catch that.
How's he dealing with you guys up there?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. We're doing our best. I think things are gearing up for something major in a week or two. So we'll see.
They're planning to invade to get all of our sweet, precious masks.
You know what?
We just want your beef so we can make our bacon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here in Colorado, where I live, the governor of Colorado is usually following whatever what do you call it? California says.
Yeah.
So whatever California does. So California is pretty quick on what they were doing compared to New York. New York took a long time. That's why they got big hit. Um,
Well, they were busy trying to impeach Trump and calling him a racist for cutting off travel to China. You know, there's only so
and
many hours in the day.
and I think they were not enforcing. They were what do you call it? Telling people to go to restaurants and all that. And on the other hand, California was doing the opposite. They kind of compared to Pelosi's nephew, who was the governor of California. Even though Pelosi was saying go out there and mingle the same way, her nephew actually started taking action. Saw it as more of a threat than what her aunt was doing. So California doesn't have that much of a problem that New York has. But at the same time, our governor here from Colorado is actually mimicking what California is doing. California does something, then Colorado does it right away. But New York, they took long in enforcing a lot of stuff. I mean, people were still going out, people are still going to parks, and that thing just starts spreading whatever the coronavirus is, right?
Yeah.
And you saw now that they closed down schools and whatnot, everybody started rushing to Florida beaches, and a lot of people got sick. So I think it spreads around quickly if you're in a bigger group than what do you call it? When it's more isolated. I mean, I go to the store and all that. I worry about things like that. Like, damn, are there going to be a lot of people? But luckily, there haven't been a lot of people. When this thing hit, what was it? A couple of weeks ago when it got very crazy. I didn't go to the store. I think we had everything we needed here, and we said, okay, we got about 2 weeks of food. We could hold out if we needed to go to the store. When the toilet paper, the TP was disappearing. Luckily, I have family size. What do you call it? The big ones.
Family pack.
Toilet paper thing. And
I still don't understand what the hell that's about.
me neither. But what do you call it? 3 weeks later, I still don't need toilet paper. But 3 weeks later, what do you call it? Finally went to the store, and everybody's wearing their mask. There's not a lot of people. I didn't go through looking for eggs or looking for whatever. 3 weeks later, I asked one of the store clerks there. I mean, they put plexiglass on the counters for the, what do you call it? The registers area. And the guys told me, yeah, 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks of problems of things disappearing very quick. So when I went there, I mean, they got restocked, and I had no problem.
Well,
But I don't know how you guys had to deal with that in those 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks, I mean,
yeah, it's the
especially
same
when,
up here. It's the same up here. We've had plexiglass barriers put in between the cashier and the conveyor, and we even have like enforcement of gatherings.
damn.
Like anything more. Hey, you got your cat. Here's my cat. Hey, Snuggles.
Well, that's what I was petting down here. He's rubbing on my leg.
Yeah.
So
So so
say hi, Newt.
yeah. Hey, hi. This is Dr. Snuggles.
Dr. Suttles is Newt. My daughter named it after the Maze. No, not the Maze Runner. Another movie. I think I told you guys. Man, I hate the hairs.
Yeah, same. Up here we have they're enforcing what do you call it? Social gatherings. So if you have a gathering size larger of a certain amount, they can arrest you and fine you. And
The social distancing.
yeah, so it's very similar to what's happening down there, right? And there's you cannot be out unless you're either going shopping or walking your dog. There's like limited things you can do. And
What part of Canada you're at? Are you like across the border? Vancouver, right?
No. I'm close to Toronto, basically outside of Toronto. So, and I work pretty close to Toronto. So, Toronto right now is probably the city in Canada with the most coronaviruses right now, like people who are infected. And
How far are you away from the border?
2-hour drive.
2-hour drive.
Yeah, I just drive through Buffalo, and I'm in New York State. So.
New York State. Yeah, that's where the major problem is. New York.
Well, it's not just New York. It's actually all over. Like it's hit Spain and Portugal. It's hit like. And
Oh no, I know. Well, for me, I think I'm thinking you in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
New York
nobody
is-
cares about those European countries. No,
Yeah.
not that important.
But
when Trump closed, what do you call it, the flights from China, it bought us time to figure out what the hell's going on. I know they're saying, hey, man, Trump didn't prepare. Prepare for what? We don't even know what the hell was coming, or how it was coming.
Oh no, they
I
were
think just-
actively lying to us about how bad it was. They still are.
well, do you think it's do you think it was a biological attack or an actual
No,
disease?
because they wouldn't. I think it was an accident that happened in China. The way I see it, and the way the military is talking about is, or the intelligence is, something was going on in those labs with the virus,
Yeah.
and it got away. Something happened. I'm thinking like regular movies. What's that movie? Resident Evil.
Oh.
They're doing some things in a lab, and all of a sudden, that thing just starts spreading everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And that's what caused it. It's not something act of God. What do you call it? Walking Dead, just getting up and start walking. This virus was released there, and it just spread. It was hard to contain. Coronavirus been around for a long time. It's just a different type of strand from what I'm hearing. Most of our chemicals reads right there. You're able to clean coronavirus. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even think nothing about it until it became a huge thing now. But somehow, whatever they were doing in that lab and whatnot, it just spread into what do you call it, nearby town. And what is it, Wuhan or Wuhan? Did I say it right?
Wuhan
clan.
Yeah, where it just came out, and next thing you know, the coughing and sneezing, it just spread, and some people could handle it. From what I hear, some people are immune to it. Like they'll just get it, but they could still pass it on with sneezing or coughing or touching, right? And it just became a global killer,
Well, I think this disease is more than we think it is because it seems to be highly infectious. Like you could touch it, you could breathe it in. It's airborne, so it seems designed like a designer virus.
Oh, the conspiracy theories are hot and thick on this.
Yeah.
My favorite one so far is the virus was patented by Bill Gates' company. They flew it to China for quote unquote research. Supposedly, someone got wind of the fact that they were going to release a more deadly version, and Trump sent troops over there to release a less deadly version that'll build up immunities before the deadly version could get out. Like it's all kinds of fun.
Kind of like getting us ready for the deadlier version by having a
Yeah.
vaccine in place. Yeah, that would.
I think I went through the H1N1 back in, what was it, 90 something? In the 90s, I think I remember that. There was other ones, but
There was the SARS virus, and
I
Yeah,
don't
those
remember the
are those
SARS
are
virus.
different versions
yeah.
of virus.
But the what do you call it? What was it called back then? Not the H1N1. What was the other name for it? And I know people got mad because it was dealing with Mexico. The swine flu.
Yeah,
The swine flu that killed a lot of people, and nobody ate pork for a while. Um, even our own mad cow disease was crazy back then too. From the mad cow disease, I'm trying to remember all the pandemics, like the mad cow disease. We had that. Mexico had the swine flu, and now China with the coronavirus and little ones in between. Africa had. I'm trying to remember what Africa had.
Ebola.
Ebola. And but
They
this,
still have Ebola
yeah,
and AIDS.
Yeah.
but this one is more different, more stronger. So everybody's in a rush to trying to find ways to stop it, ways to prevent it. I don't think it's preventable. I think everybody's gonna probably get it. It's just hopefully in time they figure out how to control it, like any other what do you call it, flus.
Well, we didn't have an effective way to ameliorate the symptoms. Like you had people taking, I think, aspirin, and it was making things worse.
Exactly.
A lot of the people that died because they took, something in aspirin or one of those over-the-counter things.
I think it's ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
from-
Aleve doesn't have it, but the other ones do.
Yeah.
I checked that. But
Yeah, but from what I know or what I've been watching or hearing is what do you call it? Yeah, it comes down to that people were taking that because they thought it was a normal flu.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I just got a normal flu. It's nothing. Everybody gets the flu. Everybody knows how to take care of it. They either start taking Dayquil and Nyquil or whatever, or whatever type over-the-counter medicine, and think you're gonna get over it. But when you can't breathe after a while, then you know what you got. And it was too late, I think, on that.
well, it's not that it's particularly deadly. It's just that it's very communicable. You can be asymptomatic and be what's it called, contagious. Well, that's
Yeah.
the big issue. You're 2 weeks of something, like it takes 2 weeks to gestate, and at some point during that time, you become contagious before you start showing symptoms. So that's the one issue. The second issue is we didn't have a way to ameliorate the symptoms. The third issue is because it's so contagious, we don't want everyone getting sick at the same time, because there's just not, even in the non-socialized medicine countries, there's not enough capacity to have everybody sick at the same time.
Well, the problem
And that's
is
what it took for people to. It took for people to get sick to figure out what it is. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
not
they
like
had
China's
people.
gonna come out and say, "We invented this. This is what it is. Here's, they're not gonna come out and say that because they'll be liable like crazy."
Well, supposedly it was invented in Canada and it was shipped to China for research and testing, and that's when it got out. But
Well, that would make sense because China
don't know what to
is the
believe.
largest manufacturer of drugs, like medical
Yeah.
drugs.
yeah. So
Once,
it just
were they trying to find out? Usually, you gotta invent diseases to cure it, right? And I think a lot of pharmaceuticals do that, where in order to create medicine or the best aspirin or whatnot, you got to invent something to find out a way to get rid of it. But this one, I think the virus just they got away. What do you call it? And when China killed their first doctor to publicly go out and tell everybody, hey, this shit is out there, they shun him, and he passed away from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey
kind
guys,
of
give me a
sad.
sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tres, if you were gonna say something.
No, it's just it's like anything else. We don't really know at the moment, and we kind of watch everything become a police state in the meantime.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I drove today after a long time. I haven't gone out. 3 weeks. I've been going to work. Just I go to work, one of the essential jobs, and then come straight home. Um, and I just needed to get out. One of my buddies was going to go check on a car dealership like an hour away. Denver going south is an hour away. So I says, dude, I'll go, dude. I don't care. I need to get out of the house, And we went. Streets are pretty empty. Everybody's practicing wearing gloves, face masks. I didn't wear a face mask. I didn't wear a glove because I wasn't gonna touch nothing. But we got there, um, and this is like the north city of Denver, and it's very, very quiet out there. Um, the freeway was empty and whatnot, but and it's a nice day. But that's the first time I got out. Man, I love just getting out of here for a bit, But there's a lot of people out there that can't handle themselves being locked up too long.
Oh,
And
that's been fun, is watching the Hollywood meltdowns, Madonna in the bathtub, and the late night hosts with their bad jokes, and then they don't have an audience to cover for them. Yeah, it's been fun.
and
Oh, they
yeah,
singing that stupid Beatles song. That was the worst.
well, I don't know. What state are you from, Chris?
I'm in Southeast Texas. We're doing fine over here. Social distancing in Texas is a way of life.
Right.
Like
There's
nothing really
have you gone
changed
to the
here.
store? Have
Say
you gone
what?
to the store, or you get it dropped off?
We had like the first week, there was a lot of scrambling to get stuff, but mostly they were taking, for some reason they're taking a paper towel and a toilet tissue, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I'm wilderness survival trained. I've got 10 years of training in this stuff, and nobody mentioned that toilet paper was like this thing that you just had to have. But so I don't know why. I don't know how that got started. If I find out who started it, I'm gonna punch him in the face because it's just a pain in the ass.
I usually the first thing to no, this is the first time I see something like that. Just this first was the toilet paper, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
and
just
like,
started.
and I'm like, why? Like, I can understand the hand sanitizer disappearing, the rubbing alcohol, the alcohol wipes. That stuff was gone. You know, totally understand that.
Yeah.
Friggin' toilet paper. Why? What are you gonna do with it? Like, I keep a healthy supply on hand anyway, so I wasn't in any danger of running out. I got a hose out back if worse comes to worse. It just like the water's not going to get shut off. Your hand's not going to stop working. What's the deal?
Right. And the second thing to go was after the toilet paper was the baby wipes. And I know were a lot of moms out there desperate for those baby wipes when people are hoarding them.
Yeah,
Um,
the baby wipes, the toilet paper, the paper towels, the tissues, the boxes of tissues were all gone. Um, but everything else seemed to be pretty much fine. The soda aisle was fully stocked. The only things that we really ran out down here were the paper products and the cheeses. For some reason, I walked into the store when I went down there, and like the whole cheese aisle was just gone. And
yeah,
of
like I
course,
went to the store. The one thing they didn't have a lot of, and I think you're only allowed to have is eggs.
yeah, we
Uh,
we always had eggs. We never ran out of eggs or milk. We did run out of beans and rice, which pissed me off because I like making red beans and rice. So I'm like kidney beans, man. Come on.
I have what do you call it? Spanish. I did Spanish rice a couple of times. We had a huge bags. When I buy them by the full. So because we eat a lot of rice.
Okay,
But
Memo, guys, I'm gonna have dinner with my family.
oh,
So-
dude, what time is it over there?
And
No, no.
that is not an essential business, sir. I need you to refrain.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna have a dinner with my family.
All right,
so
so this test went pretty well. I liked it. The sound was perfect. All the upgrades, whatever you did, just keep it like that. It's just Zoom updated Zoom is what trying to log in. Are we gonna still try Skype, or that's gonna be through you when we do interviews with voice actors?
I think we're gonna save that for maybe a couple of shows down the road once we verify this works, and then we'll try Skype another time and then see if that works. We'll do a test with Skype and then we'll go ahead.
All right, that'll work. So
Yeah.
the test went good. I liked it. Any problems on your end, Mike?
No, phone worked fine. My second PC connected fine, audio and video, and my main PC is working fine. So
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
So
All right, guys.
There you go.
All right.
So it looks good. Give you less ideas. It looks good. That's what people would be looking. What do you call it? Internet. So
yeah,
it
it's
came out
running
good.
fine. The YouTube stream never had any hiccups. I've had it running the whole time.
So perfect.
And so it came out good. All right. So this test, I give it a thumbs up. When is our next show? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Maybe talk about Michael Bay being in at Sony. So that's a good topic right there.
Yeah, we got to cover that in Cam's videos.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, why don't we schedule that for tomorrow then? Maybe sometime like our usual time, or maybe next weekend.
Sure.
So, all right,
Sure.
sounds good.
Right.
All right, guys.
We got nothing but time.
Right.
Well, some of us still have to work. So, all right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Take it easy.
Ciao.